Ah, apparently, we have monsoon. There's a low pressure area. And check out those clouds. Amazing. July 14. Yesterday, I think I even made a mistake. I said July 13, Monday, because rainy days and Mondays. Amazing. The song Monday was the one that stuck in my mind, and I connected it to July 13. Crazy. It's July 14 now, and it's a Friday. Yeah. Oh man, doesn't have to be that Friday the 13th for bad things to happen. But I'll tell you that story after. Right now, the rain is a blessing, because maybe they might not continue with the wateration that they were planning to do because of water shortage at the dam. I have to do some chores later. Beautiful cars. All these brand new cars. I'm drying the shoes that I wore yesterday. Got pretty wet. Got to wear my jogging shoes. I haven't worn for a bit of time. I'll have to start jogging again. Have to combine the two, jogging and walking. So glad that the rain briefly stopped, but when you look at the clouds, you know there's gonna be more. This science of meteorology, it's amazing. I mean, how they developed it over time, and understanding the different types of clouds. And the ones that cause rain. I wonder if I should be on this portion or the other portion. There are more plants to avoid on this section compared to the other one. Yeah, as I was saying, July the 13th, or the 13th day of the month, not necessarily July. Someone is in a bus on their way to the province, and this person has no issue going to sleep. So every time that person rides a bus or any kind of transportation, goes to sleep. Unfortunately, sometimes unfortunate things can happen. while this person was sleeping. Apparently someone went through the backpack, which was in between that person's legs on the floor. So during a bus stop, they all woke up, and the person, the side went down, and this person checked the bag, and the wallet was gone. They knew what to get. So there's a good part and a bad part to the story. Bad part, lost money. The good part, the IDs and all the other important documents are in another compartment. And obviously the person who did this knew what to do. They won't get the whole bag, because that would alert anybody. By getting what's only important, it would give that person enough time to go down and not alert anyone. Very, very good. So by the time the person who lost anything alerts the authorities, that person, the burglar or the thief, would be gone. Amazing. So many leaves or branches hanging over the sidewalk. Too many to avoid. Yeah, it's a bad experience. That's why it's important to travel with little money. I mean, with ATM nowadays, no, there's really no need to carry a lot of cash. Oh well. Look at those people. Good current. Slightly swollen river. There you go. I don't think that's enough to fill up the dam, but it's a beginning. Yeah, wearing a different kind of shoes. Different. Feels different. Amazing. I just realized I did a reaction just a while ago, and I said, I wonder how many people in the world do that sort of behavior. Every time every time they see something upsetting, our reptilian our reptilian side in us. Wow. I was talking to the sweeper about the cause of all this mud, and apparently this was caused by the creek, it overflowed, and it got pretty deep. She said that it reached up to here. Wow. No wonder even the sidewalk got mud on it. Oh man. And she was also saying that it was traffic here last night, and a lot of people had to turn back and find another way. Oh wow. Wow, why does it look like it's getting dark again? Woohoo! Oh wow. It looks like it's getting dark again. That house is in a very precarious. Oh my God! Look at all the mud inside. Jeez. Oh wow. And it wasn't even really strong rains. It just continues. Oh. Maybe this is why the ancient people invented sidewalks. Oh man, we have to avoid slipping. Don't want to slip. Jesus. We're finally forced. Can't walk fast. Oh man. That's got mud in the foot or the shoe. Good thing I passed here. Otherwise I won't know about this. Oh. We need to cross the other side. This portion is not good. Ah, God. And it's possible that all this mud came from that construction. Ah. Oh well. Maybe we need to cross again to the opposite side. Everything is just bad. Awareness. If you were living here, yeah, this is the creek she was talking about. So this one overflowed. And usually the water will be clear. Building all these new subdivisions. Hey, wow. Back on the road. that land had not been affected. Huh? Oh, that's weird. So now, that portion has more mud than this. Get gate now. Got a gate. I'm a bit slow today. Maybe the because of all this mud. Oh my God! Look at that dog. Why is that dog looking at me? And our more sophisticated awareness is caused by our more developed brain intelligence. Goes back to what my father always used to teach me when I was growing up. There are always two sides to a coin, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. Always go back to that one. Again, Taoism, the good and the bad, opposites, contrasts. But like a magnet, they attract each other. And just like a motor, that causes the spin. And the spin is the dynamism of life. Then Buddha teaches the balance. Balancing out all these things. And you consider connections of all these philosophies of the ancient world. Of course, Western civilization developed their own philosophies. And they're all good. It all depends now on the application. But what's amazing, at the turn of the century, the 20th century, when the West discovered the ancient philosophies of the Eastern world, they also like its significance. And whenever they get stressed out, they go to the East for guidance. Where the West falls short, the East provides. And again, the Tao, the Yin and the Yang, the East and the West. One cannot exist without the other. I'm slower by 2 minutes. Golly. And no mud here. Lucky are those people who don't have to sit down and reflect or meditate. Early in life, they discovered themselves and they knew what to do. are more people walking on this side of the road compared to the opposite side. Crazy. Should I move to the opposite side? So basically, anything that will affect you would be dukkha. If it doesn't, it's just transient. That's it, no problem. You just move on. And that's what the dynamism of life is all about. There are some situations and circumstances that would affect one person and not the other. Maybe the other person has become numb, and the other person who got affected would be first time, or has never gotten over those kind of experience. Seem to keep on doing zigzag. Unbelievable. Should buy Shoma here. I also discovered this new info on YouTube. This guy was investigating the lifespan of health creators or health information creators. And what he discovered is that those health content creators who are prescribing vegetarian diets live longer than those people who didn't. So that's very interesting. There's some occupants, customers. Probably they spent the night here to avoid the flood. That's a possibility. Back on the main road again. At least this road is not muddy. I have to recall that Buddha was a Hindu, or whatever religion he had, before he came up with his own. And it took a lot of reflection, meditation, and experience with people till he found enlightenment. And according to the story, he found it under the Bodhi tree. And it's an enlightenment that affects a lot of people still until this day, 500 years before Christianity. Some people believe that Jesus Christ was even influenced by Buddhism. The stories of the ancient world. Hi. Yeah, I'll have to read. Oh my. That guy is having a bad day. For the camera. Must have come from a drinking session. Yeah. Many years ago. I was just a teenager. 50 years ago. I was with my dad. I'm just retelling the story. I have mentioned this before in another vlog. So that was 50 years ago. We were walking in a street and we passed through a house, or passed across a house owned by a Chinese merchant, large house, large property. And my dad told me, do you know that the person who lives in that house worships money? And being a young, idealistic guy, kasi my dad asked me what I think of it. What do I think about the worship of money? And being a young, idealistic guy studying in a Catholic school, my obvious answer was, it's wrong. And thinking about it now, and what that person is doing, makes me realize there's nothing wrong. That is this, he found his reason, his purpose, and his only means of fulfilling that purpose, if it requires him to worship money, then let it be. The question is what he does with that money afterwards. And which is amazing, because one of the principles of Confucius is, once you've established or developed yourself, the final goal of life is to help others. So I was thinking about, Taoism, that's Lao Tzu. And they all lived during that golden era of philosophy, 500 years before Jesus Christ. Lao Tzu. Never trust a wife who sleeps with your enemy. I heard that quote a few days ago, and it made me think about it. It's amazing. Those ancient people, they really come up with a lot of stuff. I hope the grocery is open.